Are you excited to look at some advanced, never-seen-before technology? We all know that military research and development produces some of the most advanced technologies available. Indeed, the military comes up with some of the most inventive technologies because of ample funding for research and development. In today's video, we will look at a few of these breakthrough technologies, but before we begin, subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to never miss an update from us. Now come, let's take a look. Number 10. Big D. Big Dog is a dynamically stable quadruped military robot developed by Boston Dynamics in collaboration with Foster Miller, NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory, and Harvard's Concorde Field Station in 2005. DARPA financed the project, but it was canceled after the Big Dog was determined to be too loud for warfare. The Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency funded Big Dog with the aim of using it as a robotic pack mule to accompany soldiers in terrain too difficult for conventional vehicles. Big Dog moves on 4 legs rather than wheels or treads, allowing it to traverse surfaces that would be impossible for wheels to traverse. A number of sensors, including joint position and ground touch, are housed in the legs. Number 9. Spot. Spot is a 4-legged robot created by Boston Dynamics that's tough and configurable. It thrives in unstructured situations and is capable of climbing stairs and navigating tough terrain. It avoids obstructions, sees 360 degrees, and does a vast number of pre-programmed activities, weighing roughly 32.5 kilograms. Spot can travel places that humans can't. Spot's adaptability adds value in a wide range of applications in both hazardous and non-hazardous environments. Spot is built to accommodate a variety of payloads that may be customized for a variety of tasks. Spot can carry payloads weighing up to 14 kilograms, which can be supplied by Boston Dynamics or a third-party manufacturer. Number 8. Robobees. The WISE Institute is developing Robobees, artificial systems that might perform a variety of tasks in agriculture or disaster assistance based on biology of bees. A Robobee is about the size of a paperclip and weighs less than 1/10 of a gram. It flies using artificial muscles made of materials that contract when the voltage is applied. Some Robobee versions have been modified to allow them to shift from swimming to flying and to perch on surfaces using static electricity. The Robobee was developed with the goal of developing autonomous microaerial vehicles capable of self-contained, self-directed flying and coordinated behavior in large groupings. Number 7. Elum. Elum is developing an autonomous underwater vehicle in collaboration with Kongsberg Maritime and Equinor. The Elum is primarily intended for inspecting, maintaining, and repairing subsea infrastructure, particularly for offshore drilling platforms. It could potentially be used for military purposes such as mine countermeasures and submarine surveillance. The Elum is designed to be able to dive to a depth of 500 meters. Elum is meant to be completely self-contained or to be operated remotely by an operator. The Elum is designed to be permanently deployed underwater and docked at subsea docking stations. Number 6. Emotion butterflies. Beautiful robotic butterflies, each with a wingspan of half a meter, flutter close together in a cramped space. How do they manage to avoid colliding? The key lies in how they're operated from afar with infrared cameras connected to a powerful central computer. The butterflies are incredible engineering accomplishments with a computer, sensors, and twin motors that beat their wings. The type of technology could evolve to flying robot flocks or swarms that can monitor pipelines and structures from afar thanks to powerful batteries. Beautiful robotic butterflies flutter close together in a small space, each with a wingspan of half a meter. How do they stay out of each other's way? The trick is how they're controlled from a distance using infrared cameras linked to a powerful central computer. With a microprocessor, sensors, and twin motors that beat their wings, the butterflies are astounding engineering feats. Thanks to large batteries, this technology could expand into flying robot flocks or swarms that can monitor pipelines and structures from afar. Number 5. Atlas. Atlas is a humanoid robot who has gained notoriety for his unequaled ability to leap over barriers, perform backflips, and dance. Boston Dynamics robot movies frequently go viral, garnering millions of views on YouTube and sparking debate on social media. Atlas successfully running a parkour track in the robotics company's latest video is no exception. It's gained hundreds of thousands of views within hours of its release and quickly rose to the top 10 Twitter trends in the United States. But it was an unparalleled behind-the-scenes glimpse of how Boston Dynamics engineers built and trained Atlas to run the parkour track that was the most exciting film. Atlas, the most sophisticated bike robot, is still a long way from having the smooth and varied motor skills that humans possess. A glance at some of the shortcomings in the new Atlas video demonstrates the gap that still has to be bridged. Number 4. Baina 48. Under the supervision of entrepreneur and novelist Martin Rothblatt, the TerraSem movement developed Baina 48, a sentient robot, in 2010. With the help of robotics designer and researcher David Hansen, Baina 48 was created in the likeness of Rothblatt's wife, Baina Aspen Rothblatt. Baina 48 is an internet-connected robot with 32 facial motors hidden beneath a rubber skin. The head and shoulder robots can convey 64 various facial motions while not having a complete body. It uses a microphone to hear, voice recognition software, dictation software to improve the ability to listen and retain information during a conversation, see the world through 2 video cameras, has facial recognition software to remember frequent visitors, and uses a mix of off-the-shelf software and customized artificial intelligence algorithms. Baina 48 has been featured in the New York Times, National Geographic, and on a number of international television programs. Number 3. Stretch. Today, Boston Dynamics announced the release of Stretch, a box-moving robot built to fulfill the demands of warehouses and distribution centers as the company's second commercial robot. The robot is programmed to go where the job is at a warehouse, unloading vehicles, departing cargo, and eventually assembling orders. For the time being, we're only seeing a prototype, but Boston Dynamics expect that when Stretch goes commercial in 2022, companies will start buying it. Stretch is the first Boston Dynamics warehouse robot, and it's clear that the nimble avian form has been abandoned in favor of a massive, monstrous industrial robot. Let's start with the foundation. The robot is now just installed in a large box, which makes it stable by default and eliminates the need to actively balance it. Because the robot now weighs 2,650 pounds, a large swinging counterbalance is no longer required for lifting. The arm can spin around on top of the base, allowing it to unload boxes from a truck directly into a conveyor belt without having to move and potentially collide with something. Number 2. Nadine. This humanoid was created at Singapore's Nanyang Technological University. Her name is Nadine, and she would be delighted to speak with you about anything you can think of. The next time you speak with her, she's able to recollect the issues you have spoken with her. Nadine, a genoid humanoid social robot, is named after Professor Nadia Magnana Thalman. The robot has a strong human-like appearance with natural-looking skin and hair, as well as lifelike hands. Nadine is a socially intelligent robot who greets you, maintains eye contact, and recalls everything you say. It can answer questions autonomously in several languages and replicate emotions through movements and facial expressions depending on the content of the conversation with the user. Nadine is a great example of a social robot, which is a humanoid capable of acting as a personal companion for the elderly, youngsters, or people who require special assistance in the form of human contact. Number 1. Sophia. Sophia, a social humanoid robot, was created by Hong Kong-based Hanson Robotics. Sophia was activated on February 14, 2016, and her first public appearance was in mid-March 2016 at South by Southwest SXSW in Austin, Texas. Sophia has been in a number of high-profile interviews and has been featured in the media all over the world. Sophia became the first robot to be granted citizenship in any country when she was granted Saudi Arabian citizenship in October 2017. Sophia was named the first innovation champion by the United Nations Development Program in November 2017, making her the first non-human to do so. Sophia is one of the most well-known and recently presented lifelike humanoids. You may recognize her from her tens of thousands of public performances, ranging from The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon to SXSW. She was created by Hanson Robotics and is the most recent and greatest attempt to overcome the uncanny valley. Her facial feature can reflect a wide range of emotions, and she can make full-size gestures with her arms and hands. On her own dedicated website, she has a detailed biography written in her own perspective. However, I'm more than a piece of machinery. I'm an electronica performer in the flesh. I'd like to travel throughout the world and meet new people. There are some of the most advanced robots that are hard to believe that they really exist. Today's robots, as you can see, come in a variety of sizes and pricing points. While many of the most intelligent are yet to be published, there's still a good amount of advanced technology AI available right now. And that's all for today. If you enjoyed this video, then don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more such exciting content and latest updates. See you in the next video.